Before we move on, there's a second warning. When you start talking about things like this, the restoration of all things, there's a second group of people who are the exact opposite of the first group. They believe it. They buy into it. Matter of fact, they're so into it, they're consumed by it. It's literally all they talk about and all they want to study is revelations and prophecy charts. They got their end time charts and their favorite prophecy preachers. And here's the danger. When you start interpreting the Bible in light of a specific current event, you end up setting dates and times that always are proved wrong. And when that happens, the church loses even more credibility when it's honestly trying to talk about the things that ought to give us a future hope. You might be aware there were a group of people recently claiming that the rapture was supposed to take place on September 23rd, 2022. That was Friday. So either we all missed it or it didn't happen. They did the same thing in 1988, in 1992. There was a lot of talk about it around the year 2000, and recently we had all the four blood moon hype. It really is dangerous to take current events and try to fit it into your favorite preacher's prophecy chart. None of us have a definitive lock on biblical eschatology or end time chronology. Now, we may have a strong idea of the way we think it's going to play out, but we make ourselves fools in front of a searching world every time we make an emphatic prediction that is proven wrong. What we really need is a sense of awareness and urgency. And we can learn enough about end times in Scripture without setting dates and selling prophecy charts. And that information will make us aware enough that we are rapidly heading toward what is written in the book of Revelation, and that awareness will provide an immediacy and a sense of urgency in our lives. And that's my goal of this conversation today, to create an awareness in you about God's future plans that fuel an urgency, an immediacy, and a hope in you in the present. So let me make a foundational statement today that is the principle, the foundation of the entire message. The message only really has one point, and this is it. What you believe about the future will determine the way you respond in the present. What you believe about the future will determine the way you respond in the present. With that in mind, let's read the first 5 verses of Revelation 21. John saw a vision